Yo, welcome to an episode of Superkick Podcast. I'm your host, Ringside P. I know you guys watched Monday Night Raw. So, I don't need to do a recap because I'm not going to do a recap. I told you guys I'll switch up the format of the show. Before I get started, make sure you like, subscribe, share. Give me comments. Give me feedback. Check out the TikTok. Check out the Reels. Check out the Shorts. Check me out on Spotify. Check out the Superkick store. Check me out on Table Ladders and Bumps. Check out all that great stuff, man. I'm going to kick off this show with, I'm happy to see that real tag team wrestling is back, right? We had this tag team tournament on both Raw and Smackdown to determine number one contenders for the tag team championships. On Smackdown, we seen the Motor City Machine Guns become victorious new tag team champions over there. They beat the Bloodline with a little assist from the original Bloodline. And now we got the War Raiders. Okay, real quick. Wade Barrett talking about Raw is War. I've been saying Raw is War for the last 4 weeks, man. That is my thing. I said we're bringing it back. Now y'all trying to bring it back. Now Raw is War. Because I was saying it. Come on now. Anyway, War Raiders versus the New Day versus LWO, Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee. War Raiders are victorious. They gonna face Judgment Day, Finn Balor, JD, Madonna, right? But I like the tag team division right now, man. And I don't know what's gonna happen on SmackDown because I feel like the Profits and DIY kind of got shafted a little bit, in my opinion. Over here on Monday Night Raw, the New Day has been doing well. You still get the Creed brothers, which I'm like, yo, man, I don't know what they're doing with them. But even LWO, they got stuff cooking up, AOP, even though they really don't get too much tick. But if we're going to go away from putting the tag team titles in factions, and actually putting them back on as a tag team to do some wrestling, I'm spitting something. They actually do some wrestling, I'm all here for that. I'm definitely here for that. I even liking, I was questioning, what's the point of American Made, right? Because they lost to the Wyatts, and it's then they lost in the tag team tournament. But now it's they're going to have something going on with LWO. And then once again, it's well, someone's got to be the loser no matter what, right? So, not saying I want the LWO to be the losers in everything, because I feel like they rarely get wins, consistent wins to be, to win, a rivalry or anything like that. But American Made needs this, in my opinion. So that's cool. We're gonna see some great tag team action. Rey Mysterio, Chad Gable, Joaquin Wild gonna go crazy. Cruz del Toro, Dragon Lee versus the Creed brothers. I'm here for that. Might get some more matches between Avi now and Selena Vega. We had one already. That was cool. And I think that was was that the only women's match for Monday Night Raw? I believe so. And that's what's suck about this 2 hours, y'all, man. People are missing the opportunity to get proper tick. Let me fix this. To get proper tick because it's only 2 hours. So, I don't know, man. We're going to see how things go from that. But let's continue on with how would you book this, right? How would you book the Y6 and the Final Testament? When they tease it before, I'm like, man, I don't know how this is going to go. Wise and the Final Testament, but when they popped out last week, that was great. That was great to see them do that, and I've seen a lot of questions been going on with the Y6. Man, they haven't really been on a PLE, but they haven't been on a PLE, yet. And they were off TV for a minute, which is cool because I don't want that to die down. I don't want that to become stale. And so when they pop out, I wanted it to be like an event, something not too major, but something special when they pop out. And I want to see them stalking their prey or whoever is going to be. I'm not here for being Batman trying to decipher the messages, but I like the idea behind them. And so now, as we look towards the Final Testament with the Miz in there, so that's cool, because you still get that kind of comic relief in there with the Miz, and so it's not going to be too serious. Even though I want my spooky seriously, To be serious, The Miz is always great. He's always a great addition to anything that you put him in. Like he's underrated in my opinion. The Miz. I talked about it. The Miz is awesome. But who else is awesome is Karrion Kross, man. Karrion Kross doesn't get the praise that he deserves. And it sucks. Like when you think about it, I feel like he's lost every rivalry that he's been in since he's been on the main roster. You know, and yeah, he's a heel, so heels got to lose and the face got to prevail. But yo, man, this dude got talent. He got talent. He can wrestle. His promos, his vignettes, everything about him, his gimmick is great. Like he just seems like even his voice, he just has a bad guy voice, like a heel voice. And I love how since his role on Monday Night Raw, it just really kind of just been trying to get inside people's heads, you know. And it's not so much being manipulative or anything like that, or it's just, yo, he's pointing out certain truths that they might not have thought of, right? And yeah, it's a little like screw, you know, because he wants them to turn, or even like what Xavier was, and he did with the Miz, you know, like it's pointing out certain things. But I like that about him, like he's like an agent for chaos, and that's cool. You know, so I need Karrion Kross to get a push, but at whose expense, right? Because now I said we got the Wyatt 6 versus the Final Testament. So how would you book this, huh? The Wyatt 6 already beat American Made, but they can't lose yet to anyone, right? Because I think they'll derail them in a sense, especially when they had all this hype about them, like. I don't think they really lose until maybe they flip and turn heel. You know, they might get some individual losses. Joe Gacy might take a loss. Maybe Dexter Lumis, which I don't, because I think he's my favorite out of the Wyatt 6. And it might not. It definitely won't be any clean losses. I can't see them taking any clean losses. It's gonna be some cheating involved or whatnot. But I don't think they lose against the Final Testament overall. You know. I don't want it to be like American Made, where they pretty much won. They won every match against American Made. American Made never came out on top. Like it was never like a week where American Made was looked to be booked ahead or over on the Wyatt 6. So I need for this time, I need the Final Testament to be booked at least a couple weeks over the Wyatt 6. To make this seem like something special, you know, to make this seem like it's worth it. You got AOP. That should be a good matchup with Eric Rowan versus whoever his tag team partner is going to be. You know, I don't want to necessarily go off the bat and see straight up another 8-man tag match, anything like that. Split it up. Give me the normal 2-on-2, maybe a 2-on-2 tornado tag, something like that. And then we get to Uncle Howdy versus Karrion Kross. Like I say, man, but how many losses can Karrion Kross take? I mean, is that just the path of the true heel, to always take losses no matter what? But how does that make you credible if you're constantly taking losses? Like you're not really a threat in the end, you know, because you're gonna lose. I want to see Karrion Kross win, but the Wyatt 6, man, the Wyatt 6 is just too much right now. So my question to you guys, like I keep saying, I done said it twice already. How would you book it? How would you book this Wyatt 6 Final Testament feud? Who comes out on top and why? And who needs this victory more? The Wyatt 6 or the Final Testament? Let me know. Comment below. Next, I want to get into something different, something new. I'm picking out. Each week, once a week, I want to highlight some creators that come across my page or, you know, my path or my attention or whatever, that's out there doing it and, you know, making great content. I just want to highlight them because I feel like this is a community where people should be highlighted and there's room for everyone. Like I know some people be biting and stealing other people's stuff, and I mean, it is what it is, but I don't think there's just one seat, you know, at the head of the table, You know, they ain't want to see at the top of this. Like, there's room for everyone to be involved and do things and bring their opinions and views to this platform, to the IWC. You know, like, because that's what's so great about wrestling. It's so diverse, and you get like a cosmopolitan of just different groups and races and nationalities and creeds all into wrestling, and ages old and young and women, man, and everything in between are all into wrestling. So that's great. So I'm gonna be looking for different people, and I just want to shout people out. Shout out people. This is my Superkick shout outs. So for my first Superkick shout out that I want to do, it's gonna be this page, these creators. The IG is called Lip Gloss and Ladders, and 4 ladies, man. They bring you dope content. They do, as I see, like lives of the different events, Smackdown, Raw, NXT, PLEs, and stuff like that. They got great opinions, great insight to wrestling. They had a contest a couple weeks ago that I had entered, and I won. So, but I'm not highlighting them because I won, but I thought that was like real cool for them to do, you know, to spark engagement amongst people, you know, and so I'm here to support that. So this is their stuff. Somewhere I'm gonna put this up here. This is their stuff. Make sure you check it out. Lip Gloss and Ladders. Check them ladies out, man. They're doing great things. Give them a follow. And yeah, man, just check out what they're doing. So that is my first Superkick shout outs that I'm doing. I'm still gonna try to add more to the. I'm trying to always evolve and make this thing special. Like, I want to build a community of just great people that can come talk about wrestling and share our thoughts and opinions and just our love for wrestling on here. So that's what I'm here to do with that. We're gonna get into some quick predictions because I don't really want to go over everything. So I got Sheamus beating Braun Breaker. They've highlighted so much that Sheamus has done so much in his long career, won so many different championships, and the one championship that has eluded him so far has been the IC title. Excuse me, he had a chance maybe a couple years ago. I think it was WrestleMania 39. You know, that whole run there, the triple threat between him, Drew McIntyre, and Gunther, a phenomenal match. Could have been match of the year. You know, he wasn't able to get the victory, but Sheamus still got a lot of gas to go in his tank. You know, he still put out solid matches, man, bangers after that. You know, like, ain't too many duds that Sheamus puts out. So I want to see, and I teased it before, I feel like Sheamus and Braun Breaker, I think that's going to be an incredible match. A really good match. That's going to be a banger. Two dudes out there just going crazy. Knees, Frankensteiners, clothesline, bro kits, jumping off their apron. Just what you want to see, and just physicality between two wrestlers. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I got Braun Breaker losing to Sheamus. Sheamus finally getting that victory for the IC title. And I think it won't come soon. I would like to see Braun Breaker hold that title. Man, what we got? We got Crown Jewel. We got Survivor Series. We got the Royal Rumble. Maybe Mania. I think that might be a good run. Because I don't want to see him eat too much anymore real flip-flopping or hot potato with the title. I think he should hold it to Mania, which it kind of seems far away, but not too far. Maybe Rumble or Elimination Chamber. There we go, Elimination Chamber. So right now it is October, so February. I think that's a good run. We got November, December, 4 months. Cool. I got Sheamus beating Braun Breaker in 4 months. What do you guys think about that? My other prediction that I got is heel stuff is loading up. I mentioned it last week. He talked about it. He didn't really mention it, but he says like this is the best version of him. The stuff that he's doing, like he has to go to a deep dark place in his soul and his conscious, you know, and that's gonna be the best version of him that we need to see. Like, we missed out on the Monday Night Messiah because I felt like COVID, and then we had the Thunderdome and everything like that, so we didn't just get the Rock off like it needed to. And I think at the time, too, Buddy Matthews had got hurt. But man, I want a heel version of Seth Rollins. I'm here for that, and I think that's happening. When will that happen? I don't know. I don't have an idea for that. Because I also got Cody Rhodes turning heel at some point too. And I don't want to have Seth and Cody heel at the same time. But Seth also needs to get a victory over Cody Rhodes. Because he, not that I remember, really hasn't have any. We'll see. But I got Seth Rollins turning heel. What do you guys think about that? How do you guys feel about that? Is it time for Seth Rollins to turn heel again? Are you tired of face Seth Rollins? Or are we going back into, like I said, also this brewer line between faces and heel, not even in betweeners, just we're not even gonna label anything. They're just gonna be out just doing whatever they want to do, how they feel. You know, feeling their spirit. They're gonna follow their spirit, and they want to do heel tactics. They're gonna do heel tactics. They want to be face. You're gonna be face tactics or whatever. But I don't know. That's what I got. And my last prediction that I'm going with, this based off of Monday Night Raw this past week, is I got Damian Priest costing the Judgment Day the titles. When the Judgment Day, Finn Balor, JD McDonough face the War Raiders, Damian Priest will play a part in that. And the War Raiders will become the new Raw Tag Team Champions because of Damian Priest. And that's going to add more to Damian Priest versus Finn Balor. That'll probably be at Rumble. Because I can't see them at Survivor Series. No, that's far away too. It could be Survivor Series. Because Survivor Series just isn't the War Game. So it could be a match to be at Survivor Series. Damian Priest, Finn Balor, Survivor Series. But I got Damian Priest costing the Judgment Day titles, tag team titles. What do you guys think? Let me know. Comment below. Last thing we're going to get into is we still got more Bloodline business. The Bloodline business has went from Smackdown, now that spilled over on Monday Night Raw. Blood everywhere. Blood is on the dance floor, like MJ said. We got Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso. I think Jay probably gave one of the best promos I've seen him give, and I think maybe that's what it is. He just needed his brother to be there with him to really just feel comfortable, in my opinion. And saying like, yo, we didn't did everything. We didn't solidify ourselves independently. Like, they know that you, Jimmy. They know that I'm Jay, and they which twin you are anymore. Like, they know who we are. Mr. No Yeet, Mr. Yeet. We've been out here doing that, doing it big. And now when we come back and we the Usos, we ain't no just yes man. We ain't no errand boys. We out here to do it right. And I'm here for that. I'm here for. I don't want no goofs. I don't want no henchmen. Like, y'all ain't gonna be the same level of Roman Reigns because he's Roman Reigns. But I wanted some type of almost like even playing field between the three of you guys out there. Like, Roman needs y'all just as much as y'all need Roman right now, and that's what I'm here for. Like, Roman ain't gonna send y'all to do the bidding. Like, if y'all doing something, y'all doing it because y'all want to, or Roman gonna be doing himself. Tell him again, Jey Uso. But I'm here for that. We kind of get to the end of the show, and Jimmy's been looking for Sammy, and Jay ran into Sammy, and Jay said, and Sammy was telling Jay like, which was also true, like, dude, you don't even got to get involved in this. Like, you out. You made it out. You can just keep doing your own thing. Main event Jey Uso. You didn't carve your own path. You don't have to go back to the Bloodline stuff. You don't have to go get it back into this. Like, this doesn't involve you anymore, right? And now it's like, all right, well, Sami Zayn was a big part of the Bloodline. Like, the Bloodline took it up a notch when Sami Zayn came in. This overall entertainment feel. All because of Sammy, man. And I know we were like, man, should Sammy be a part of the Bloodline? Should it be all just actual family members, And I like what they're doing here. Like, you saw Sammy talking with Solo. We don't know what the conversation was, but the Usos saw that. They peeped that, and they're like, yo, man, see, I told you can't trust. Now you just got to be me, you, and Roman. That's what Jimmy told Jay. I wish that was reversed, though. I wish that was Jay out there talking with Solo with that, and I wish that last week didn't happen. Was the Bloodline cost Jay the title? We should have been teasing that. We should have had Jay on the fence about what he's going to do. Is he going to join back up with the OG Bloodline? Is he going to join up with the new Bloodline with his new brother? You know, the younger brother or whatnot. They should have teased it a little bit more, and they could have ran with that. But this is what we got now. But I'm pretty sure we getting the original members of the Bloodline back together at War Games versus the Bloodline 2.0. But it's just interesting to see how things are coming together, man. How they plan it out. But they back cooking again. They back in the kitchen, boiling up the water. You know, flipping it up. You know, making a good meal again for us. So I'm here for it. I'm ready to see how it's gonna play out. What do you guys think? How y'all guys feel about the Bloodline storyline right now as it's going along? That's all I got. That's all I got, man. Thank you guys for rocking with me. Make sure you guys check out the what ifs that I'm dropping this week. Until then, make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment. Elbow drop that subscribe button. Check out the reels, check out the shorts, check out the TikToks, check out me on Spotify, check out the Superkick store, check out Tabilize and Bumps, y'all. Until next time, adios. Peace.